Williamson, he said if he's voted into the All-Star game, he will do the dunk contest. He said if he is not, he won't do it. So I'm guessing he's talking about the fan vote as a starter. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Hit the link tree. Like I said, you can find me on X, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Kick, Twitch, Amazon Music, everywhere, right? I'm gonna get you out the NBA playlist. So, I mean, at least it's a step in the right direction. Shout out to Jaylen Brown for attempting to do it. These dudes just, social media didn't hurt the game. LeBron didn't never want to do it because he's scared to compete. He's scared about what everybody gonna think if he come up short. You'd think a nigga who lost more finals than he won wouldn't care about that, right? And that's why he's statistically trying to be the greatest basketball player ever. So he can say, well, statistically, I'm the GOAT. So to me, numbers don't matter to a certain extent. Everybody point to, a guy, he's averaging 27 and 5. He's not getting recognition, but y'all ain't winning no basketball games. That's the number. They want to inflate 3-point percentage, field goal percentage, points per game, assists, all these numbers, but nobody want to talk about the wins and loss. That seems not to matter no more if you win or lose. Just how many points you averaging in a watered down era that's pushing for offense. You know what I'm saying? That's pushing for offense. So that's kind of my thing about it, man. It's just to the point where social media then made people not want to compete no more. The only thing that's really competing for real is the select few people, athletes and Instagram models and sex workers and OnlyFans workers and strippers. They the most competitive people on the planet right now. It's sex workers. And yes, if you doing OnlyFans, if you selling it on Instagram, which are all these fitness models and these Fashion Nova models, is for sale. You doing anything like that, stripper, influencer, you're a sex worker. You're a prostitute. They the only ones that's competing, bro. These dudes so scared what people gonna say on social media, and it's funny for a minute, but then people gonna forget. See, people forgot about Chris Rock getting slapped for real. Don't come out as near as much. You can't be scared to compete, bro. And hopefully Jaylen Brown has started something. Hopefully Zion get in there and do it. People would love to see him do it. And maybe it's for a lack of creativity. Maybe these guys just ain't creative no more. It ain't that many dunks to do no more. They ain't been done. But I think it's a fear of failure and hurting a brand. That's what I think it is. Look at Steph Curry. He still shot against an old girl. If he'd lost, hey, it is what it is. But he didn't. He believed in his skill set. And a lot of these dudes, social media could be a vicious place. Zion already been embarrassed with knocking up a alleged porn star that seemed not to be true. He knocked up a stripper. And this is why a lot of NBA players are high value targets. If you think about it, they never had a balanced checkbook. They never had to tell as many people no. And really, a lot of them don't got no game when it come to women. They was too busy working on their game. So they figuring out just like a regular teenage boy would figure it out, but not as much time because you on AAU, you know what I'm saying? You practicing, you working on your game. They got balanced schoolwork. Some of them is double or triple athletes, baseball, football, basketball. So you trying to pass the SAT, ACT. So you got to understand, a lot of them dudes ain't really, a lot of them dudes, quite frankly, really, you know what I'm saying? They really they don't have an opportunity to be an actual athlete and an adult or a young adult. Oh, I knew I went the wrong way. Oh, man. Yeah. I'm about to be on this freeway all day. But that's the honest truth. A lot of them ain't, got an opportunity to be an adult. So they get took advantage of. So it's all about hurting the brand, bro. That's what I really think. A lot of these dudes worried about hurting their brand. But I hope he do it, man. You know, Jaylen Brown do it and Zion doing it. You know, that's a great promotional tactic. Yeah, I'll do it if they vote me in. So, hey, I'm vote for his ass next year. I don't even vote for that bullshit. But, you know, you watch a game and you see, you know, a rookie player on minute restriction like Victor Wembanyama, whatever his name is, Walla Banana is what I call him. You know, you start going around and seeing these dudes on minutes restrictions, and you start going around and seeing these dudes, you know, they don't want to show up and play for the games no more or nothing like that. And to be honest, it's quite sad. You know, they ain't taking no pride in the NBA logo no more. None. And do I believe it got something to do with what they putting in the food? Absolutely. Do I think it got something to do with this new strength and conditioning program they pushing with, you know, don't pick up weights and do more calisthenics and resistant bands? Absolutely. It's a combination of things. But these dudes need to compete, bro. On a night-to-night basis, they need to compete. And it just seemed like the competition, the will to compete isn't there no more. And hopefully, you know, Jaylen Brown started something. You know, it didn't hurt his brand. You know, I know he ain't the biggest star. And Zion getting out there, man, people love to see it. I think he athletic enough and can come up creative enough to do something. Why not be your stamp that brought the slam dunk contest back? You know, these dudes don't want to compete no more, man. That's why they got rid of the one-on-one tournament in the All-Star game. Everybody worried about their brands. And ain't none of these niggas sneakers good enough or they brands outside of basketball good enough. You think these little whores or these little girls that want y'all gonna stop wanting y'all if y'all lose? No. You think a little kid in French Lick, Indiana gonna say, I'm throwing away my goddamn LeBron's because he lost the dunk contest? No, they didn't see you fucking quitting and go missing. They didn't see you got locked up by JJ Barrera in the finals, and they still wear your weak ass shoes. So it's not gonna hurt the brand. It's not. It's not. So, but that's what I said. Hope he do it. He got my vote to the All-Star game already. So I gotta remember when they come up next year to vote. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Hit the link tree. Find me on everywhere. Amazon Music, Twitch, other channels. Mercy Sports Talk, Free Game 89. All the links in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.